And welcome. We have multiple people here, and let's start checking the civs here. Can you come to this for a minute, please? Okay. Let's check the settings. We have all that stuff. Match stats only. Volatile kingdoms. Hidden civilizations. We need the link for the. What was the link for this draft? I forgot. I think it was on my website as well.
I sent you now on. It's in the lobby actually.
Perfect. Join. MO.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Can you post that? Perfect.
This
Please.
link here?
Yes, please pick.
Looks like your first time here. First set a kept name for yourself.
Yeah, put your
Confused
name.
bathroom. What the fuck is this?
So Lazy, you know how to do that, right? You will pick.
Yeah, I put my name in it, but got it. Okay. How can I continue?
Ooh. Joey, can you guide him? And I'll be in the different lobby, so like don't make mistakes setting this up, okay? I'll just guide him, Joey. Okay. Are you here?
What?
Just guide Lazy with this. I will be in the other room for a minute with Chris. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What's up?
Hello. Hi there. How are you today?
Yeah, fine.
Great. So I believe you will have to do the Civ pool with that link that Joey is going to guide you and Lays. And I think the way it works with similar as Master of Arena 5 is you ban one initial Civ and he will ban another. And then you pick 4 and then you use 3 of them in your match.
Yeah, it's global ban, right?
Yes, it's global ban. And also, I think the only big rule you need to be aware of is you can't lame pigs. You can, if you find sheep, you can definitely do that. It's part of the game. But I think in the rules, the main thing was you cannot lame a pig. I doubt anybody would do that anyways, but it's still worth mentioning. And I will let Leayz know that as well. And I think we have all the stuff here. I don't think I'm missing anything. Our stream is live, and yep, we're good to go. So once you're done, you definitely join back here, and we will do an short interview for both of you.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome, buddy.
Okay.
See you soon.
See you.
Bye.
Kann nur gut werden.
All right, Lazy. Remember, no laming Schwein. Just to remind you. Okay? You can lame sheeps, but not Schwein. I told him the same. That's part of the rules. Okay.
You all said Schwein?
Yeah, I said Schwein. Why not? It
He
is a
said start, so I click start. Okay. Do I have to pick the first?
Spec everyone, Zik, please.
Okay.
Get ready. Banned civilization. Oh, I never thought about this. Wait.
Okay, caster on the other room, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Spec me, Lazy.
Oh, disrespect.
Yes, spec me, and then I will also leave this room. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you, and have fun. Good luck. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. Okay.
Yes.
Good luck, my friend.
Good luck.
Alrighty, you're here.
So there we go, guys. Seems like the draft it's happening already. We have a ban from Leayz, from Slavs, and D3rp actually banned Vietnamese. Not sure why.
All right, so let's spectate. Thanks for Professor giving me this. Okay, spectator starts now.
Zik, you can click on the fast forward button, and then you'll actually get to.
Perfect. Thank you.
We are.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got, oh man, Korean francs, Spanish Aztec. Okay. Why they banned Vietnamese because so OP. Anybody gets it? It's dead.
Well, Viper used to ban Vietnamese as well a lot when he played, and people were saying that he was trolling, but then he explained himself and said, well, he thinks that there are so many good civs, and out of those civs, he wants to have like a good part of it, so that's why he just bans basically no civ, because no one's going to pick Vietnamese, obviously. So picking Vietnamese basically means you're not banning anything. You're skipping your ban because you don't want to ban any civ because you want to play with them as well.
It makes actually a lot of sense. Malay, Celts, Spanish, and Aztecs. Oh boy. Burmese, Britons, Franks, Koreans. I actually like more. Sure. I actually like more D3rp civs, to be honest.
They're very, very well-rounded. So Malay is obviously one of the best well-rounded. Celts, you can never go wrong in late game. Spanish and Aztec, one of the most effective castle civs. You can do a lot of damage. But then Koreans are also not very, very, very bad at all. Trush can be great. Britons are also pretty decent versus Malay and Spanish in general. Burmese very good in Castle Age. Franks, I'm not sure. Why do people keep picking Franks here?
I'm not sure too, honestly. I mean, they are not bad in late game, but in Castle Age, I don't really like them.
Yeah,
of course you can go for map control.
Yeah, but why Franks? Why not Teutons? Teutons would also, yes, they are Paladin a bit slower, but I mean, they have a better eco behind it, much better able to defend with towers against Aztecs and whatnot.
Can I start the game now?
Yes, you can.
Sure.
Settings, what I have to do?
Nothing. They're all set already, Lazy.
Okay, bye.
Have a good one.
Yeah, then I'm not too sure about this choice, Franks.
Franks is like a weird pick. Yeah, unless you want to do Sawachi Castle Drop on Castle Drop on Castle Drop.
I think they are taking Franks because it's top tier civ.
Really?
And I think it was now the civ with the highest win rate because of the food bonuses.
Really?
And I would always prefer Franks over Teutons because they have the best paladin in the game, and when you add them with your own helps or X-Men, they're pretty nice. So Franks is pretty OP, yes.
Yeah, of course we are not telling that Franks are a bad civilization, but you have a lot of more options, in my opinion. But maybe just feel confident with Franks, I don't know.
Well, it matches to Leay's playstyle because he likes to go scouts into boom, so Franks is pretty...
Sure. Makes sense. Let's see how this is going to be.
Okay, so that means they have already started. Alrighty, so let's see. Let me update the. Alright, here we go.
So there we go, guys.
Aztecs versus Britons. So I will let you, Joey, describe map for Leayz and see how that is.
Sure. Just a second, the game is starting for me. So there we go. We have Leayz on the left side and D3rp on the right side, playing as Aztecs against Britons. Okay, let's see how Leayz map is. We see already a forward main stone, which is not that good actually, but he has the main gold on the back, which is nice. A little bit back, but should be fine. And I'm not sure how Leayz is going to play this against Aztecs in Castles because they are really good. Maybe a castle drop, some longbows to try to snipe those monks if D3rp is going to monk rush. But I don't really see any other chances for Leayz to play this. I mean, trash is not really an option because of eagles and of course Aztecs are really fast.
Sure.
And yeah.
And Chris, go ahead and describe D3rp's map. Hello?
Chris, yeah, he said be right back actually.
Okay, well then in that case, Yolo can definitely describe D3rp's map.
Oh boy. D3rp has his main goal pretty forward. So with longbows you can snipe villagers there pretty easy. On the same spot there's the second stone. Second gold is also pretty forward, and his third gold is the only resources which is kinda safe from raiding. Main stone is pretty okayish. I think Leayz won't find it. Yeah, I think I would give the edge for Leayz because he has also. Well, the only thing which is forward is the main gold. Sorry, the main stone and the second gold. Everything else is pretty safe. Like you have, I think, 3 golds in the back and 1 stone.
Sure. Now let's look at the relic placement. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relics. 2 are very close to D3rp, which is great. There's also 1 and 2 very close to Leayz, which is also very good. And there's kind of 1 in the neutral zone, which is in the middle of top of the map. So I think the relic placement is pretty good, but I agree that Leayz does have textbook better map because 1, 2 back, 3 back golds, 1 really good back stone. The only big issue I see here is if D3rp, which he play very aggressive, he can get a good surround on Leayz's base and kind of trap him, if not trap, kind of keep him in this little area and try to force Leayz to run out of space. Whereas D3rp has a much larger back base, which may favor him in late game. What do you guys think?
Yeah, well, I think Leayz will play range units, of course, maybe longbows, maybe just archers, and it means he will not give up his map control that easy.
But what about eagles?
So I think he's I'm not sure if D3rp will play eagles now, especially because of his map. I mean, he has the main gold on the front and he needs to protect it. I think he will go double monastery, try to keep some relics, and then he will go for the monk rush. That's what I think.
The main thing I want to see is if any of, especially Leayz, is going to go on stone. And I think he should, because longbows would do so much better in this case, as Chris usually always mentions that the extra range that longbows get really helps a whole lot, and then you don't have to do botkin as well. With just fletching, you have really OP long range archers, but then again, you are versus eagles potentially and really tanky monks from Aztecs, so it would be very surprising to see this matchup. Probably a classic matchup, I would say. Aztecs versus Britain. The biggest thing I fear for Leayz is late game Rams. Rams from Aztecs.
Yeah, well, he could just go champions and longbows. It's a really good combination.
What would be the strongest combination from both? Let's describe that. So, what do you think D3rp's best combination could be in late game?
Well, in this case, probably infantry rams, like eagles, champions, rams, something like that. It doesn't even need siege archers, in my opinion, because of the range of Leayz archers. I think just full infantry with siege ram could be an option there. Maybe some monks.
Do you think even simply skirms from Aztecs and Rams would not be too bad of an idea?
Yeah, of course, could be an option. I mean, Aztec skirms are OP. We know this. They get one extra range and one extra attack. Yeah, sure. I think it could be an option, but I don't think he's going to open with skirms.
Obviously. Yolo, what do you feel about the best combination Leayz could go in late game?
I think he should start with longbows and later at cavalry, because it's easier to get to cav than to get to champions.
Right.
And he obviously can't go 40C to support champion production. So, in my opinion, he should go for an early castle, but not ignite his boom, and later get to cav, so he can decide where to fight to be more mobile. And I would never go champions versus Aztecs, because, well, they have the better champions, they have the better eco, they have jaguars, so...
something is not going too well in Leayz build order, guys.
Yes, he's building one building. Where is the second building from him? Did he not realize that?
He don't have enough wood.
He didn't have enough wood, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's collecting right now. Yeah, maybe we'll go for one villager more, probably, yeah.
We wanted to make a second blacksmith.
But I think this is a mistake, because like you said before, he should have gone for a castle, because he can, I think with one castle he can defend this map really easy. Just one on the middle, some longbows, and they should be fine, and boom behind this.
Now this
he also has the cheaper TCs.
Now this is quite also a fascinating build from D3rp as well. He's not going heavy on gold, so we're not gonna see monks, we're not gonna see eagles. No barracks. Do you guys just think he's just gonna sit and boom over here?
Yeah, maybe one monastery and boom.
One monastery. He's sending more. So I think it's gonna be you said one monastery, and then perhaps.
I think he will go for 2 monasteries and take the relics, but boom behind.
Sure.
So just the safe way.
But Leayz's build is looking very, very much odd. He does have 2 lumber camps. He does have I mean, he's heavy on gold, but for one, he's making archers. Like, what is he expecting? I'm guessing he's expecting just monks, right?
Yeah, I think he will go for a siege tower or something like that. He's sending one villager forward already to build the siege.
There's no loom, and we have a dead villager.
Incoming. Oh boy.
Oh no, I think it will be fine. It will be fine. He's.
The scout is coming too. Yeah, that's good.
But this is a ballsy villager fighting right over there. No loom.
Yeah, he's walling his villager. Yeah, this is a siege tower drop probably.
Oh wow.
Well, D3rp already walled his base in, so
D3rp.
This will be a fast one.
But that gold is pretty exposed. But then again, D3rp is just gonna jump to his back gold, and I think that will be fine.
Yeah, he doesn't have so many villagers on gold actually.
And
one TC already.
And if you see D3rp's second TC, it's in a perfect position to deny anyone walking through that base, at least from top corner. And I think with that monastery, he's gonna have 2 houses adjacent to the monastery vertically, and that's also gonna wall off that pace. So this is not a team game where Leayz can just jump to the pocket with archers. So if he can't
Yeah,
do
makes
damage, this will be very difficult.
Yeah, well, he's still Britons. He can add disease really fast. He doesn't need that many wood. Let's see if he's gonna do this.
Because this and you're right, Yellow double. I hate to say that, but you did predict 2 monasteries, and that's exactly what's happening.
Well, when
Yeah,
you're
double
the better
monastery.
player, you just want to go the safe way. So you will start to boom. You won't invest too much into aggression. So he's doing everything right.
Yeah, and he knows he is not in a bad position in late game as at 6.
So let's look at point of view what Leayz... Leayz did not even scout that properly. So Leayz didn't even know where his main goal is. And let's see D3rp's point of view, which he does see a whole lot. Not in Leayz base, but at least he... Oh, did he even scout the siege workshop? No, he did not actually.
He's heading a monastery, 1 TC coming up.
Well, it was a blind wall off.
So what I'm understanding is D3rp is gonna, Leayz is just gonna try to jump, probably
Yes.
hop the other side.
They can get out actually.
Yep, always on the corner, it works. Now look at the villager count. D3rp is quite gonna pick up from this point because he is 2 TC while my friend Leayz over here is just adding his 2 other TCs, but he may also catch up in villagers. We don't know that yet. The whole thing is if Leayz can actually, well, that's a lot of idle time. What do you guys think? All those villagers walking away.
I think more important than the idle time is that now Leayz can take easily the relics, and you won't let Esthings get the relics. So he's not killing many villagers. I think for now he didn't kill any villager, but he can take now, I think, 2-3 relics without a problem.
Yeah, and guys, D3rp is still on 2 TC and Leayz has 3 TCs up already. If he can produce from all 3, I think he will have almost the same economic like D3rp.
Yeah, and he is spamming farms. He had a lot of wood, and I think he's not producing from all 3 yet, but soon he will be able to.
Yeah. D3rp is putting his 3rd TC right now. They're on the main goal, which makes a lot of sense.
Leayz has, oh boy, Leayz should be faster on getting the relics. I think he should prefer the monastery over the TCs. Because
he does have 1 monk leaving, but remember there are Aztec monks, and do we still have the eagle from D3rp, or did it die?
I think he still has it.
Yeah, he has it right next to CC. I don't know why D3rp is not moving up with that eagle, because that should be a very good option for him to at least go scout and see what's going on. So Leayz got at least 1 relic for now. And the villager count is really getting closer by the minute, because now Leayz is pretty much producing on all 3 TCs as we speak.
Yeah, but now D3rp has 3 TCs as well. That means he has the eco advantage already. And don't forget the Aztec's eco bonus.
Very true. Now the thing is, what is the follow-up after this?
I'm not sure. I would not like to see Leayz committing into more archers. He has like 10 already. Or am I wrong? No, he has 10 already.
No, he
has monks too. He has monks too, of course.
He has a monk
and the
as well.
Scout, like 6 or 7 archers.
Now, if Leayz would consider this, is take the siege tower and bring it very close to the monks and try to kill at least 1 or 2 and jump right back before the scorpions do some damage. But that would be micro-intensive. But let's see. D3rp is going to get his first relic in, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Leayz is doing the right thing. He's going to the relic that is closest to D3rp. So he's going to try to limit D3rp with just 1 relic. So if you guys notice, D3rp is on handcart while Leayz is just getting wheelbarrow at this point. But the villager count is it's housed, and villager count is quite close at this point.
Yes, a lot of villagers of stone. I think we'll go for a castle soon. Well, not that soon, but...
Oh, that scout is going to...
Leayz is adding his 4th TC.
That's not bad at all. Okay, let's see. The siege tower is currently holding only 5, which are no way near enough.
Yeah, but At6 player is doing a redemption already. I think he will convert the siege tower actually. Oh boy.
Oh, this is...
I think we are going to see a siege workshop forward and monk rush.
Run, tower, run! That tower is gonna get converted. It's so going to get converted. So. Oh, okay. 1 monk, 2
monks, 1 crossbow, 2 crossbows,
3. Yeah, but I think this was a much better trade for D3rp because he's now gonna use the same tower into Leayz's base.
I think so.
I think Leayz should have just deleted the siege tower.
That would have been a far safer move because now that siege tower is going to annoy the heck out of Leayz, and those 3 crossbows are definitely going to kill the monk.
Yeah.
There you go, monk dead.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
I think he should put a castle here now. He has enough stone for it. He's adding more barracks, not sure why.
So he did let Aztec get 2 relics, and he will have 3, which is, I believe, similar to each one each. Oh, good micro from Leayz. Saved the monk over there. It's still pretty even. Like the villager count is pretty same, but D3rp is up and preparing eagles. Oh boy. And
Leayz will be up soon too, but oh, he doesn't have the buildings actually, which is really bad, man.
But
he should just have gone for no, he has already monastery and siege workshop. He should click up right now.
And why is he not clicking up then? I mean, what is he waiting for here?
Yeah, maybe he doesn't realize anymore that he has a siege workshop.
Oh no, he's building a university in the back. That's why he isn't clicking up.
Yeah, he forgot about this siege workshop forward, probably.
Yes.
Oh,
let's go on the TC and check it, man.
Well, he will reach Imperial Age with Mishi resources. This is going to be a big mistake. Big mistake.
So it will be infantry war, guys, as you can see. They both are researching chainmail armor.
Okay, Leayz is up.
I think Leayz will do champions.
I think this will cost Leayz the game because this was now like I think 2 minutes.
Yep.
He had I think now more wills, he had more relics, he was preparing the right unit, but I think this 2 minutes will be hard.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, D3rp is not playing that aggressive. He's not putting that castle forward.
Now,
he's maybe expecting Leayz to be up first, or what?
Now, what I am understanding is you will have that very siege tower that Leayz built, dumping eagles in his base in the next 30 seconds. And Leayz is actually doing exactly that. He is actually walling that area because I think he realizes that there will be eagles coming to his base very soon.
Yeah, nice move from Leayz.
Smart move, and Leayz can actually have a second castle. But then Rams and Eagles versus Champions. Which one would you guys favor?
Champions, of course. But let's see how many barracks does he have. 1, 2, 3 only. He should add more. Yeah, he's doing already.
Now the thing is, look at D3rp's follow-up here. He's putting a TC right next to the top goal there. He's already taking his stone outside, so his bad map is actually not bad anymore since he totally took control of the map, while Leayz will struggle to even take the gold that is inside, in front of his gate over there very soon. And that villager just happened to open the door. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
In my opinion, the siege tower wasn't necessary because I think Leayz has such a great map that he should just.
Why are those villagers opening the gates for Leayz? This is the second gate opened by that dumb villager, as Leayz was saying. I bet
That's unlucky.
and this is exactly defeats the whole point of the walls over there, and those are pretty much fully upgraded eagles, and I think this is going to cost Leayz the game. Just bad luck. 2 villagers opening 2 doors. Very, very terrible.
Yeah, and he's not researching a two-handed swordman actually.
Yep.
Arbalests are coming.
Yep. And rams are already prepared. So this is...
That's GG.
This could have gone so much smoother if he didn't make 2 critical mistakes of clicking up late. And look at that. 1 eagle will kill at least 20 wolves over in this down bottom area, if you can see that.
Yeah. I think if Leayz just went for a straight boom, straight TC boom into champions, he would have been a better chance because he had the possibility with his map.
I mean, he played point on. He got 3 relics. He played perfectly here. But the fact that he opened the gate and then opened the second gate and then also forgot to click up the Imperial Age for like 2 minutes. I think that's what kind of, I mean... And those villagers are still opening gates. Like, look at the bottom. The villagers just walked in again.
Look at the bottom. He lost so many wills.
Yep, that's, I think, easily 20 wills and above. So, Leayz has no gold. If you look right now, Leayz is sitting on 300 gold and he's saturating his primary gold and that's it. The other 2 golds are denied in his own base because of 3 eagles, literally. And
the guy is arbalest already.
Yep, no, it's definitely...
And this time a champion opened the gate, so now 3 eagles will run in and snipe the traps. Or will they? They won't.
They tried, but that's... this just spiraled out of control so fast because of some unlucky moves. And like those 3 eagles are still there, and this is just...
Yeah, and they are going to kill more villagers.
Yep. I mean, it's easier for us to say this while somebody's actually playing it, but and it's GG.
It was just bad luck, man.
It's really tough luck. Let me update the scoreboard very quickly. Is Chris back by any chance?
Yes, just now.
Perfect.
I'm very sorry.
Welcome back.
Well,
not a problem at all.
First game just finished.
Well, King Marv, it is bad luck if your dumb villagers happen to open gates. That's not what you actually intended yourself. So go easy on guys. They're under pressure and it happens. Well, of course, at the end, it could be a better game instead of a bad game. But I consider this a frustrating luck when your dumb villagers happen to open gates twice, and your thing should be to at least lock the gates. That happens. Let me update the score 1 second. Okay, there we go. So we updated that, and okay. Did King Marv get timed out for spamming caps? Oh really? Oh boy. I did not know. One of the mod, I'll let someone fix that. King Cat, I'll make you a mod, which I hate to do, but wait, how do I even make you a mod? I forgot. Where is Okay, someone quickly tell me how I can mod somebody in the chat. And I don't know how to. Great. That's a Twitch pleb over here. Marv, I'll make you mod as well, but somebody quickly tell me how to mod somebody. Oh, thanks, Professor. Why don't I make you mod, Professor? Hang on. If you know all this. Mod. Are you in chat here, Professor? I don't think so. You're in chat here. Just come to chat and I'll mod you, Professor, and then you can actually help out people here as well. Oh, really? I can? Okay, perfect. Okay, I see. 1 second. Mod and D3rp. Invalid use. There we go. So I modded you, and you can, I think, disable the all caps issue. People, if they want to use all caps, they can now. Alrighty. So, Chris, would you like to introduce the Civs and Leayz's base?
Yeah, sure. So Leayz is playing Burmese in the second match. Let's have a look at his base. So the main goal is at the back, which is always very nice. And he also has a back base in which he can boom if he wants to, and also 1 gold and 1 stone. So he has a lot of resources in the back if he needs to take those, and only the main stone at the front and 1 of the golds. So it's not too bad, I'd say. It's fairly open map though. Has a lot of walls.
Yeah.
So it's might be tough to defend, but as I said again, he can also just go to the back and has some space there.
Sure. And Joey, why don't we talk about D3rp Civ and his map?
Well, he picked Malay, which is a really good arena civ in my opinion. Maybe the best one in this matchup. And the map seems to be not that good like Leayz one. Yes, the main gold safe on the back, but he doesn't have a back base. That means he will not have so many places to boom if he wants to. The main stone is on the front, really exposed, and all other resources are outside, like second gold, third gold, and the extra golds are more on the Leayz side.
Right.
So I think he will probably try to play aggressive. Or that's just what I would like to do in this position. Oh, scout war happening already.
It seems like Leayz had the... No, actually, D3rp had the better outcome.
Yeah, yes, 3 HP more.
HP. Yeah.
And you don't
But
want to
Leayz-
lose scout in this map because your zebras are high chance of inside and you definitely need them. I mean, you don't want to lose your scout in any way, either way, but you would really get screwed up if you can't lure your food.
Yeah.
So what
I
do you
really
think
don't like...
Malay should do in this matchup with that map? Well, I mean, he has the main gold safe on the back, but I'm not sure if boom is the right choice in this case.
Go
What
ahead,
do you
Chris.
think, guys?
For me, well, I think Malay, since Malay can basically do anything on arena, I'd also like to see some aggression. So I think monks could be an option, but then again, it's always tough to bonk rush Burmese, of course. Apart from that, I think tower rush is not a good choice, just due to the fact that Leayz map is really, really good, and also there's no way to tower hop on this map. So I think if he decides not to go for monks, the best option would be to have a faster Imperial and try to push it from there.
Right. And what do you think
Well,
Joey Burmese can do in this case? Or
I
should do?
think he could actually smash because of course Malaya is stronger in Imperial Age in my opinion. He should just try to smash in Castle Age, take some map control, take relics, even when fast team could be an option. Some traps, Arambais, monks, something like that.
But
I think it's the way to play
remember,
this.
Malay can counter monks by their own monks since they do get atonement, and once they get a castle, if they do, those karambits eat monks for breakfast.
Yeah, of course, but you need to get the castle up first, and as you can see, as a forward stone, which you can put up pressure really early if you go inside this base.
So
So I think the right choice for D3rp in this case should just go maybe archers. Try to snipe villagers if Leayz is going to build is building outside, or even siege tower could be an option, just to take some map control, make sure Leayz cannot go forward.
So
and
what's
twist
the strongest
outside.
combination from each civ? So Chris, what do you think is the best thing Malay can do late game? Not Malay, I mean, sorry, Burmese can do late game.
In late game,
In this matchup.
it's very tough for Burmese, as Joey said already, because I think if you just look at pure stats, the best army composition for Burmese would be elephants and Arambai.
That's
but
double
you'll-
gold, right? So that's
Exactly,
not
you'll run out of
ever
gold
gonna
very
happen.
And also you can counter it with mass helps, not very well, but very cost efficiently. And if you
Right.
just get a lot of barracks and just make helps nonstop until Burmese runs out of gold, that can be a problem. So
And then you use your
but-
own gold and spam your own elephants, which are dirt cheap.
Guys, by the
Exactly.
way, we are going to see a tower rusher.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, with that map,
But
I think is the right choice. You can click as you can reach Castle Age earlier.
Yeah, but like I don't think that he would achieve much. Like he can only deny 1 stone and 1 gold, and the rest should be very safe if Leayz just puts 2.
Yeah, sure,
defensive
but
towers.
you cannot know this, of course.
Yeah,
At
of
least
course.
that's a good
That's
map.
very true.
But the good thing is, hey, look at Pop for Leayz. He is already up, and well, but this is gonna be an archer trush. This is gonna be very interesting, in my opinion.
Oh, a boostman rush, okay.
But I like this because for a pure tower rush, he was up too late. So I think if you want to tower rush, do pure tower rush with melee, you should be upping at 18 or 19 bills.
Which is
I think
more effective. Do Malay get guard towers? They do, right?
They do, yes.
Yeah, they do, I think, yeah.
So do you think that would have been better if he just went faster up and then guard towers and just hold that place instead of doing what he's doing right now?
No, I think fast tower rush is better, just pure feudal tower rush.
Okay.
But I think I'm not sure how he can actually afford archers right now. Let's check his resources. Or is
Gold
it archers?
is
I mean,
pretty much non-existent, so I'm not.
he's not on gold yet. Why did you build the barracks then?
Skirms?
archer
Skirms? I don't know.
Oh, he's putting the archer range now.
Yeah, but he's still not on gold, and he has no food eco to build skirms. So this is the tricky part when playing melee. You really need to think about your build orders, because the faster upping can really screw your eco.
That tower is never good. Ah, well, I think this is not a good trush from D3rp at this point, because one tower in the corner from Leayz is kind of going to stop he's going to box him in this little area, right?
Yeah.
What's the next
but
thing? Yeah, go ahead.
I don't like the tower of Leayz at the top, because this is basically denying it to enter this cage from the top, but there's no base, so I would have put it a little more down,
Okay.
just so that he can never go inside Leayz's base. I mean,
Because
this
right
should
now
be fine
he will try to go in Leayz base.
Yeah, I mean this should still work, but I don't see the the main advantage of building the tower up there
Mhm.
and not about 3 to 4 square tiles down.
Sure. So just to let you know, neither of these people have fletching. Just pure. And yet, there we go. We're seeing skirms. But skirms don't add to extra arrows from tower, do they?
No.
No, they do
Right.
not.
So why
They might
skirms?
add 1 arrow if you put 5 in, but that's not worth it. Like pure resource investment is not worth it.
Right. Okay, so Loom coming from Leayz, minute 14 under Trush. Disrespect game, man. There goes. There's gonna be this is gonna be difficult. That gate is going down faster than speed of light, and it's down. And the thing is, oh boy, this could really turn bad really quickly.
I like this gate actually.
Yeah, the gate is nice, but again, I think the tower is too much forward. Like, he could have put it near the house, in my opinion, or maybe 1 or 2 tiles above that.
Yeah, makes sense because he lost his main stone already.
Exactly. There's like, and this is just going to be an annoying tower war now. And if he had just built the tower a little more like closer to the wood line, his tower would be up faster. So this is just idle time, and idle time is always good for the one who has archers, right?
Right, and as you can see, he's just idling 1 villager, whereas Leayz is gonna idle full 5 villagers right over there.
Yeah.
And this is what Leayz is gonna do. He's gonna rush that tower. Oh no, he's not. I thought he would want to do that. But yeah, that would be risky.
Investing so much, man, and Leayz is about to click castle.
He is already up. He's already up. But look at those archers. Oh boy. He's gonna punch it down. Really?
Oh, the quick gate, but diagonal.
Yeah, he's not a Rabbit player. He doesn't know that they are backed.
Okay, 1 archer
we'll
dead.
go back fast.
Oh, 1 villager dead. Why did this turn into whatever this did? Okay, back to the... There comes more villagers.
Okay, go.
I think
And
Leayz right
yeah,
now
those are dead
wishes
rolls.
he was.
Those are
Yeah.
dead rolls.
He now wishes he was Khmer, so he can just quickly hop into the house at the bottom.
Another dead
The
roll.
tower.
3 dead rolls. I think this was a good trade for D3rp.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
3
it
dead
was.
rolls. Always good.
And it all comes down to that tower of Leayz being too aggressive.
Yes. Or if you have built that tower, take no chances. Build a little bit wall in front of it so you cannot get into that position.
Yeah. But at least he's killing the tower of D3rp, so he gets back that little part of his base.
Yeah,
So
and I
there'll
would
be
stonewall
no more
this
aggression.
part as hard as I could because you wouldn't be surprised if D3rp actually made few elephants, and if they just magically happen to walk in somewhere, it's just gonna be more annoying. It could be easily countered with a monk or 2, but it's not something you want to do, right? So I would try to stay walled, really walled, and not palisade walled, properly stone walled on the edge, and try to boom. Because you do have that free wood upgrade, you do have a decent economy for this, you should be able to boom. But again, do you really want to boom all the way post-imp against melee?
If you have an eco advantage, I think it's fine, because as long as you have gold, you will have the stronger army.
Mm-hmm.
But I think...
Is this a fast imp from D3rp, from what I'm understanding? I mean, look at his resources. It could really go to that if you wanted to, if you know what I mean.
I
Like,
don't
he's
think so,
sending
because...
a lot on stone, so he does want a castle. Look at that.
Yeah, but he doesn't have enough farms, and the fast up melee will mean that he'll probably just have about 300 food when he is in Castle Age.
True.
Yeah.
So I
And
think
he also did a new lumber camp, but I think it will be fast.
Yeah. I think you need at least 15 or even 16 farms with wheelbarrow working for the normal civ, the normal uptime, to have close to enough resources to click up to him.
Those mangonels are walking to their deaths. No way that villager is gonna survive or the mangonel is gonna survive, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you should clear these towers one by one. So start from the left, and so that is only one. So only one tower is
Yeah.
in range of the mangonels.
Makes sense, man. Setting one DC actually. On the back goes.
And when that botkin comes in, those mangonels are gonna die much faster.
He's also building a university, so we may expect guard towers by D3rp.
But if Leayz can clear that one more tower before that comes in, I think this would be not a bad idea. Oh, there we go. No more villagers being able to repair. Oh, well, that was close. Come on, kill the tower. Oh, that's a dead villager again.
Oh, another one.
He's putting a siege workshop.
Because here's the thing, well now I don't think the guard tower is necessary anymore because, I mean he has what, potentially one tower left after this one dies?
Yeah. I think even against 3 mangonels, the guard tower would not win.
True.
Yeah, I will delete that upgrade actually. It doesn't make sense.
Good micro from, very, very good micro from,
So now
Oh, gosh.
it's guard tower upgrade for 1 tower.
Well, here's the thing. We see 3 TCs from Leayz, 44 vills, so pretty much neck to neck. And what do we see from D3rp?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just one
Siege workshop and monastery though. So I think the monastery is mainly for collecting relics.
Yeah, sure. And he has a lot of outposts. I do like the vision of D3rp. He could extend a little bit more if you wanted with the siege. The outpost, and I really like that. The thing is, what is he planning to do? I mean, oh my God! Look at woodline of Leayz. Just look.
Yeah,
at
he
that.
lost a villager.
And idle. 4 more. That's really painful, man.
Yeah, but the lumber camp from Leayz was not very well placed in my opinion in Dark Age already.
Yeah.
Because he could have just gone a little down.
And what I think D3rp wants to do is just buy himself all the time in the world, and he's going to put a castle very soon. That's why he's on mangonels, and I think he wants to do a forward castle. What do you guys think?
Well, I don't think it's the best idea because you can only deny 1 stone. And I think D3rp already realized that Leayz has everything on the back. So it doesn't even make sense to do a forward castle here.
And also, if you're not going fast in behind this, being D3rp, a forward castle right now, when you know that you have the eco disadvantage, will just get trapped.
Yeah, and this also putting more TCs.
Well, Leayz is trading pretty well. He got 2 mangonels for null. That's amazing, in my opinion.
Yeah, and he has 3 TCs up and running, man.
Yeah.
I prefer Leayz position in this case.
I agree.
Leayz can potentially open into champions and bombard cannons. Wouldn't that be a too bad idea? Because even if Malay starts going archers, like 5 bombard cannon would do a very decent splash damage. What do you guys think?
But
Yeah,
why
I would like
champions?
to see a forward castle.
Just in case, you know, D3rp starts going karambits or something, or helps.
But I think Aramba is the best unit, best choice for all of those 3. Yeah.
There's a very annoying guard tower coming here, and I think Leayz, did Leayz see that? Let's see.
Yeah, he did. He's putting a counter tower. But I like this by D3rp. This is exactly what you should do if your tower rush failed, or somewhat failed. Be annoying.
We have
add
a
more
dead
towers.
girl, another dead villager over there. I don't know if you saw the archers picked a villager over there.
Ah, okay. I also like the tower on the left side, where Leay's second DC is, the lumber camp, the wood line.
Yeah, that makes more sense actually.
I like these towers. I mean, he's not achieving too much with those, but it's just annoying, and the boom is a little delayed for Leayz like this, and this I think gives him more time than an actual castle drop.
Yeah, and it's map control as well, right? So later in the game, when Leayz wants to move out and let's say even expand a little bit in any direction, guess what? There are annoying towers that you have to first get rid of.
Yeah.
So that
He's
really
also
helps.
picking relics. He picked almost 2 already.
So they're both on 3 TC, and the villager count is quite there, but actually D3rp is kind of catching up. It's only 7 villagers difference. And well, I'm pretty sure Leayz is gonna click up first, but I wouldn't be surprised if D3rp clicks up later and still kind of manages similar time.
Yeah, could be.
Simply because of the bonus.
I think the siege workshop by D3rp was not necessary. Because, I mean, what did he want to achieve? Just to defend his 1 guard tower, which is denying a stone? I don't think it's worth it. I think he should have added the TC first. Or maybe go monastery, then TCs, and then siege workshop if he really wants that. But
I think he did not want Leayz to go forward to do a monk rush after he killed these towers. I
Well,
mean, he
one
sees his mangoes.
one good thing to notice is Leayz tried to scout outside but lost his scout, but now he does know nothing still. But what's cooking in the back? And both are Imperial, but hey, look. Who is
Good
Imperial
call, Vic,
first?
good call.
Who is Imperial first? This is just the fact how good Malay are. You click up late, but then guess what? You're still beating your enemy to it. And the villager count is exactly same now, in my opinion. Both have hand cards, both have same eco. I still prefer D3rp's position just because he has the whole map control. So even if Leayz was 20 villagers ahead right now, it would do him no good if he's kind of trapped in his base.
yeah. And he also has the relics, so I think he
Yeah.
even has a better eco right now.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see what Leayz decides to go for as his Imperial unit. I like the ranges by D3rp because the natural counter to Arbalest, which is, I mean, also elephants, but the natural
Sure.
one is skirms, I'd say. And Burmese don't get the second armor upgrade, so Arbalest can actually do fairly well against Burmese skirms.
Sure.
So I like this choice.
Thank you for the follow, by the way. Casa Oxo, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. And okay, back to the game. So that is a castle that will secure the stone, but now I think Leayz is gonna be slightly demoralized watching D3rp also go to castle Imperial Age pretty much faster than him. And economies at this point, as I said, are pretty much neck to neck. So it makes absolutely no.
Yeah, but I don't get it why Leayz doesn't have much more, also just more villagers than D3rp. He had like 10 villagers more 10 minutes ago.
Well, the reason is right answered as you speak. He lost another villager to that tower. So pretty much, I think he lost over this whole time. He lost those 9-10 villagers and annoyingly lost them without noticing. So I think reacting to those towers did slow him down more because
then I missed this.
he lost villagers on the wood line or had to relocate. So it's a lot of idle time walking around, right? So
And also,
Yep.
Malay save up to 3 vills from just clicking to imp or like researching imp much faster, so the TC has more time.
one
to
more
produce
villager
vills
dead.
as well.
2 more villagers dead.
It's just unnecessary, man.
3 villagers dead. To that one tower, there's like 5 villagers dead. One tower. That one tower in the very back of that wall killed like 5 villagers. Ah, man, that is one annoying tower. And look what disrespect. Look what D3rp is actually mining his gold right there in front of his base. Ah, man. This is just painful. And look what he obviously has the better combination, Arbalest and Bombard Cannon. While I see pikes from Leayz, I don't know if that's gonna help him in any way possible. What do you guys think?
Well, not against the current army composition of D3rp, but this is what map control gives you, right? If you don't have map control, you have no idea what
Blind.
your
Fully blind. And here's the thing: do Burmese get siege engineers?
I
Yeah,
think they
they
do,
do.
yes.
So
Yeah.
without siege engineers, those onagers would still get sniped with especially bombard cannons right there, and this is looking very painful. And if you notice, D3rp is actually doing block printing, so I think he would even like to convert some of that sweet siege that Leayz is doing. And look at that moment. Remember what I said on the left side? The moment Leayz wants to walk out of that base, look what is going to happen, and that is exactly what happened. Can't build, can't do anything, and he lost another villager to the mango that is kind of standing right beside the gate. So this is boom into GG, honestly, just because of no map control.
Yeah. Still no ballistics by D3rp, no.
And at this
Redemption.
point, there's light cav coming in, and siege engineers coming from Leayz, which is really good, but what do those halberdiers achieve? And now he sees there are arbalists over there. Those ballistics, these are like stormtroopers. They're shooting all what they can, but not hitting a single thing over there.
Yeah.
This is really difficult.
So
There
now
goes.
we know where the Empire originated. Was
Yep, Age
in,
of Empires. Long
yeah.
time and long ago. And there are 3 conversions right there. But they turned into mangonels. Oh lord, did you see that? Oh boy.
Yeah, we were just yesterday talking about
Exactly.
this, right?
That's the siege engineers that screws it up, right?
Exactly, yeah.
GG.
And GG called.
There's the GG.
And as you can see, the villagers are pretty much even neck to neck, so that worked, but this was just painful simply because of lack of map control. Well played from both. All right, I believe this would be a time for a quick interview. Let's see if we can hail these 2 people in our Discord. Let's see, where is D3rp?
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Hello there.
Thanks.
Hello, D3rp.
How are you? How do you feel?
Hello.
Pretty good. I think I made some mistakes, but I think the drafting this time was really good for me. I think I had way better civs and way better plan. So I felt pretty confident there.
Sure. And Leayz, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Oh, he's here too?
Yep,
Yes,
he's here too.
sure.
Yeah.
So we can let Chris first interview, let's say, D3rp and see what he has to ask.
Alright, I was hoping to get D3rp because the first question I'm most interested in, why ban Vietnamese?
OP,
Because
man.
it doesn't matter at all. It's a global ban, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
unless you have one civ that you really don't want to play against, but I'm kind of fine playing anything really, except slots, but already got banned. So
Okay,
like,
okay.
yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, makes sense. I was actually saying the same thing. I think Viper said it once that there are so many good civs. Just banning one particular one
Yeah.
is not gonna lower the power of the civs that you will pick. Yeah, makes
Yeah, I
sense.
had the same idea. There's so many civs that I still wanted to pick, but like half the civs that are there are just good almost. Like it's insane.
Yeah. Okay, so I said I didn't get the first game, so maybe Joe, you can interview for that. But for the second game, why did you decide to go for a tower rush?
Because we're really close, and Burmese is like super aggressive if he wants to be, right? Like cheap monks or a Rembai, or there's a lot of options. So I felt if I play defensive, especially with the map I had, because I had no back base or whatever, I would just get wrecked. Like especially if you push from the side, where both of my stones were. So I felt I had to do something like that. And also Malai is really good at it because you up really early and then you can get really good eco and still be up about at the same time.
Yeah.
I fucked my build order a bit, so I was up a bit too late to get guard tower going properly.
Yeah, classic mistakes. No one really knows how to play with Malay, right?
You just figure it out as you go.
Yeah.
It's always happens to Malay, right? Yeah, but very well played.
Thanks.
So one other question. Once you hit Castle Age, as you said, you had got out too late, and then you decided
Yeah.
to go for Siege Workshop and a Monastery. What was the idea behind the Siege Workshop there?
I just wanted to let him invest, trade a bit of mangonels, but oh,
Okay.
you saw. I'm gonna blame it on the pathing, but nobody's gonna believe that anyway. But so I just gave up on the mangonels. Screw that.
Well, Leayz traded absolutely very well. He at one point I think got
Well, infinite,
0 for 2 or 3,
yeah.
and that was looking good. But then your tower on the corner was doing all the work over there and killing villager by villager, and I was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
You're on the left corner or on the right?
And I got a
Both.
lot of good fill kills as well, right? So I knew I had probably like 5 hills.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I was housed a bit though, like always. But I think I had a bit in eco, so I felt like I can just boom because Burmese against Arblast I think are just really shitty. So like that late game combo I had, I knew only if I really fuck up the micro I'm gonna lose this. Because yeah, they don't have skirms that can deal with it. Elephants is pretty much a no-go because it takes way too much eco.
Right.
So yeah, felt pretty safe there.
I'll let Joey ask questions for Leayz and see what he thinks about the Civ picks and why Franks. That's kind of my question, but Joey can ask still.
Yeah, it
Why
is my
Korea?
question too, actually. Why Franks and why Koreans? Yeah, why Koreans? Yeah, that's.
I like Franks.
I know already
That's
why
why I
Koreans.
pick it.
Okay.
But in this matchup, it.
I thought you were going
sense
Korea
anyway.
game 1. That's why I picked Aztecs actually.
Yes.
But, yeah.
I don't know what I did.
Apparently not.
To be honest, I just love Franks to play in 1v1, but in this matchup it makes no sense because you always have map control except with the Celts. And I wanted
Wait,
when I play
Please ask me a
Franks.
question. What's going on? Why
No,
is
go
that?
ahead, please.
When I want to play
No,
Franks,
talking
I
to
always
us.
want to put
Just
a lot
chilling.
of castles in front of your base.
But it's silent for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to put a lot of castles in front of your base, go up early, and trap it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think everything went kind of as planned. I didn't think. I guessed all his Civ picks wrong though. Like I thought he would go for Korea first, and second, I honestly had no clue. But I figured if I just go Malay, I'm pretty safe.
Yeah, I had no fucking idea what Civ I pick.
D3rp, can you hear Leayz?
I don't think I can.
Oh, okay, he was just talking then, so that's why there was a.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
an
don't worry.
overlap. Yeah, absolutely,
Don't
there
worry.
was an overlap.
Yeah.
No worries. Joey, go
Why
ahead
can
with
I
your
not-
question.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Sure. I would like to ask Leayz why he did not go for a castle in the second game when he reached Castle Age.
First of all, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. I
Sure,
can
sure.
at least.
I forgot your question. Sorry.
Why did you not go for a castle in the second game when you reached Castle Age? I mean, you called it.
Yes, but there's one tower left, there's one tower right. What do I achieve with a castle? I can kill it with mangonels also.
Yeah, I mean, just for map control, maybe try to take some relics or some stuff like that. Maybe attack his base. But I think you did not scout his base. He had a really bad map.
Yeah, I knew when he would rush, it was over because I cannot compete with Burmese in late game against Malay, and so it was.
Yeah, that's why
absolutely
I'm asking you because why you didn't go for a castle in Durham base.
In Castle Age. Instantly
If
instead of
you
booming.
cannot win in Village.
I wanted to smash because Malay can always go from wrongs and easy. They're easy counter for Arambai. So I only wanted to go 3 monasteries and siege and all in. That was my.
Yes, but the question was actually what Joey's trying to ask is, we
After the
all
Thrush, you
knew
mean?
we all knew that late game you suffer just because, as also D3rp pointed out, that everything that comes out of your base other than elephant dies to archers and bombard cannons. So instead of putting 3 TCs instantly and booming, why you just didn't put your resources a bit on stone, get a castle and maybe a siege workshop, and push with Arambai and maybe a few mangonels, and try to regain that map control and at least try to do some damage, or at least get the situation contained, other than just trying to boom and then let melee boom and then you're dead anyways by reaching
Yes, I
imp
didn't have
times.
enough stone in the early castle age
Oh, okay.
to make a castle, and when I
Okay,
wouldn't make
okay.
a castle, he could kill it with archers. He has the good counter to it, and also add monks. I hate Arambai, to be honest.
Right. In my personal opinion, I think this was a tough matchup because Malay, when the game started, I just said Malay can not only counter monks by their own monks for Burmese, they have pretty much a good tech tree for that. And the moment Malay, if things go really south and Malay can get a castle, those few karambits will chew up every mangonel, monk, or pike that you have on the field as Burmese. And it's a tough matchup in my opinion.
Yeah, so when I picked the Burmese, I hoped he would go for Celts, because then I have to win in early game and he cannot defend too easy.
Right.
Or Spanish, that I could already convert something or go
Right.
for a faster imp with traps. That was my plan, but after the Thrush, I knew when he not completely is failing, he wins the game. So.
Right, that makes sense. No, I think it was a great effort, and in the first game, I actually have 2 things to point out. Did you not realize you already have 2 buildings to click up to Imperial Age? You had a monastery as well as a siege workshop outside your base, but then you reluctantly tried to build a university that costed you 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I couldn't click up. I don't know why.
Really?
Yes.
And then your villager opened the gate. Here's the great part of this. Like, if we were gonna clip any part of the stream, would be the villager opened the first gate, let eagles in, but then you were really good. You knew there's a siege tower, so you potentially may have eagles. You walled internally, but then a second, well, the way you say it, bitch, opened another gate, and then eagles went in all the way to back of your second and third goal, and that was so painful to cast because we just couldn't watch 25 bills just dying over there, and then you were in a great position.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew this was bad for me. Really bad.
It was really bad. So these 2 things costed you the
bad luck,
games.
I have to say.
Yeah, and I don't know.
I didn't know you can't.
What?
I didn't know that you cannot go over a gate with
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
That surprised me.
Yep. We all learn a little bit, right? What we learned is locking your gate is very important. So please do make sure you lock your gates or doors at your house, because people just walk in, right?
People stuck on this fucking siege tower. It's bullshit.
Well, either way, well played from both of you. At least that's my take.
Yeah, I thought I'm the wiper, but in the end, that was only fat. Look, sorry.
Very well entertaining, and it's not over for either one of you. You both advanced to the next stage, and Leayz, welcome to the losers bracket. I'm more than happy to.
Fuck you! I don't play there.
Well, I'm already sitting there. I lost to D3rp too, so hey, guess what? We have a common something over there. So let's try there. Oh boy, this was fun.
Only in good days you can keep me playing this. I really enjoy it more to watch than to play.
Of course, we all enjoy watching some villagers open gates, right?
This fucking loser bracket.
Do we have any more questions from Chris or Joey?
Not really.
No, me neither. Well played, guys. Thanks for the games.
Well played.
Awesome. Let's see you, all of you, there in the next games. I believe that is tomorrow between Aquino and Steve Rogers, as well as the biggest noob on planet, YOLO versus Riff. So we will definitely. Yes, go ahead.
I have one question to D3rp. Did you see my siege tower?
I Palisade scouted something, so I was already walling. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was maybe a fort castle. I didn't know why, because it makes no sense to go fort castle, but I thought I already was walling a bit. I knew something was there, so I was kind of preparing. I was switching to
okay.
stone, and I was kind of doubting all the time.
Mhm.
But I knew something was coming. But I didn't realize it was a siege tower until at some
Yeah,
point.
just in case you
Kinda-
walled, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well played, okay.
Well played, guys. So let's
Well
tune
played,
in
guys.
tomorrow,
Okay.
and definitely we have two amazing games coming tomorrow between Steve Rogers Aquino as well as YOLO the Noob versus Riff. I will call him that because that's what he is. And best of luck, guys. See you later. GG. Well played.
See you,
See
bye.
you.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.